Hey, I got a quick tip for you guys doing a transmission oil change on a Subaru with a CVT transmission. This happens to be a 2017 Crosstech, but I'm sure this works for other Subarus. Okay, what you'll need for this job. I got 6 quarts of Subaru CVT F2, which is what a 2017 calls for. If you have a newer vehicle, I think they go to CVT F3. You'll need a 14mm socket, an 8mm Allen head socket, either a infrared thermometer or a code scanner. This is an Innova 5610, which will read automatic transmission temperature. This is a better option than the infrared, but I've used this before and they seem to work okay. And a level, just to make sure your car is level. And of course some jack stands. Also a couple catch pans. I like these I picked up at Ace because they read in quarts how much fluid you're going to drain out. So I got her up on jack stands, all 4 corners, and I put a level on the lower edge of the car to make sure it was level. So unlike a lot of cars, Subaru is nice enough to provide a drain plug, and on the driver's side of the car is the fill plug. This is the 8mm internal hex. You always want to make sure you can remove the fill plug before you remove the drain plug. This vehicle only has 60,000 miles, so this was really not difficult to remove. Then you go onto the drain plug and provide some kind of a container that will hold about 5.5 quarts that you can measure. I've seen other videos on how to do this, but I have a better way, I think, to fill the transmission. Get yourself some clear plastic tubing. It has to be 5/8 inch outside diameter and 1/2 inside diameter, and feed it down through a gap by the side of the engine to get down to the transmission. Once you're at the transmission and remove the fill plug, this will fit tightly into the opening that's left. At the other end, insert a funnel in the tubing and you can pour your fluid directly in here. This transmission drained about 5¼ quarts of fluid, and using the funnel, I was able to add all 6 quarts I purchased of the correct fluid for this vintage Subaru. And because the tubing fits snugly in the fill hole, minimal fluid leaked out. So I was able to jump under the car and reinsert the fill plug. Now with the car running and going through the gears one at a time, leaving each one for 3 or 5 seconds, and watching the temperature of the transmission get up to 95 to 113 degrees, I use my code scanner for that. When it reached the correct temperature, I removed the drain plug or the fill plug and let the excess drain out until I had a fast trickle and reinserted the fitting. So while I'm waiting for the temperature to go up, I'm going to go through the gears, leaving each gear about 3 or 4 seconds. Neutral. Drive. And also go to manual. Back. And you can do this a couple times just to be sure. Temperature is now 70 degrees. So it's been about 10 minutes and we're only up to 88 degrees Fahrenheit. As you can see, I'm all ready to go. Got the 8mm Allen socket in the fill plug and a drain can to catch it. So we'll wait till she reaches temperature. So we're getting close. I'm going to shoot for about 102, which is in the middle of the range. And then if it climbs up a couple degrees while I'm waiting for the drain, I'll still be well within the range. So it's a pretty good stream at 104 degrees. We'll watch it till it slows down to a fast drip. We're still at 104. It's a little bit subjective what a fast drip is, but I still think it's a little too strong at this point. Now at 106 degrees, it's slowing down pretty slow. So I think I'm going to cork it up. You kind of see it's dripping now. Let's call that good. So we got about 3/4 of a quart out, which is exactly what I expected. So I hope this helped you guys and gals out there do the job. And if you have any comments, leave them below. And happy ranching. Bye-bye.